The time stop. By using any one of these characters' ults while shooting, you can freeze everybody on the field and score a goal easily. Plus you get this cool celebration. Wait, let me calm down. Because it doesn't stop there. Because today I'm going to give you guys 50 techs in Blue Lock Roblox Rivals. With number 2 being the flick header. This tech allows you to perform a jumping header by dashing after using the flick. Now this is a great move because you can also use it to score. And that confuses AI keepers and real life keepers. Karasu's chemical reaction. Typically his ult is used for defensive purposes, but if you ever get a long pass into the offensive, you can trap it down easily with his ult and then score. The invisible self pass. Now, by having the 30% speed boost and stealthy steps, you can create one of the fastest self passes ever. But even doing it without the speed boost can still help you create a lot of space. Oh yeah, give me that. Y'all can't. Oh, I'm gone. Oh, I'm gone. Y'all cannot stop me. I'm too fast. 3 of y'all, come here. Y'all cannot stop me, bro. The King's Pass. Now, I know y'all think Baro is this big ball hog and y'all want to be egoists and all that stuff.
Just some ball hog shit, though.
But he actually used to pass, and y'all need to start doing that again because being a ball hog on a losing team is not swag. So, by using King's Impact to send a long ball to your teammate, you can really set them up for some good goals. The AI quarterback. So the AI keeper actually has a pretty strong throw if you know your teammate is already at the other end of the field. Damn, look at how far he chucked it. So actually by passing back in game, you can get a pretty good chance to score a goal. The bait and tackle. So this is basically just a simple defensive tactic. Instead of wildly just diving in, kind of move around and kind of bait out their dribble. Once they do it, they're cooked. This may be simple, but I go to pro servers and people still fall for this. The curve of doom. Now with the regular curve shot, if you aim at the area you're trying to hit it at from a far enough distance, you can pretty much get a good curve. But if you turn your camera while shooting, you can get a much wider angle. And if you add the Prodigy curve to that, you become David Beckham. The sniper pass. Rin has one of the best styles for playmaking in the game. And with the curve shot, by utilizing the curve and the height of the angle, you can get some crazy passes. But here's my favorite way to pass with the curve shot. I get the ball in open space, my teammate's in front of me, but I ain't gonna lie, the goalkeeper was kind of robbing Buddy, so I didn't really smell the goal there. Where I really smelled the goal was when my teammate was coming and I knew he had ult. So what do? The sniper pass. Go! The inverted flick. Normally when you do a flick, you just do it when you run and it goes straight up ahead. But because this animation is so long, what you can do is you kind of move back and then still go forward. So what that does is it tricks people into diving the wrong way. Next is the dribble shot. So what you do is you stack the animation of dribbling and shooting, and I'm pretty sure it gets rid of the indicator for all the goalkeepers. And it also makes it easier to change your shot direction last second. The red card. I call this the red card because this is nothing other than a foul. You don't even need the ball to just go and treat somebody like speed. And the craziest tech about this is that if you do this at the right timing, when you start the match, if you catch them slipping, you can actually hit the invisible barrier. What? This happened by accident. I was surprised myself. The give and take. Kurogami's body block is so broken to the point where you can pass it to the other team and then just hit him. The Kurogami chemical reaction. Now we know how good his defense is, but if Kunigami's on your team, by sending any sort of volley over his head while he has ult, it can allow you to get some really cool plays. The cross. Now I've always found this hard to do, and I really wish they would make the volley system a little bit better so it's easier to do this, but this is the best angle I've found to be able to actually cross and head juggling. Now I'm still not even the best at these, but I found it easier to just look up and kick the ball as opposed to kicking it off the ground and then jumping and doing it. The ninja flick. By using OT as ninja dribble and pressing spacebar at the right timing, you can kind of get a unique flick. The no move steal. Because a lot of people spam this little dribble like this and are always changing directions, it's kind of easy for you to get tricked. But funny enough, by actually not moving at all and just putting your circle where the hitbox actually is on top of their circle while they're doing that little pass flick, you'll actually be able to steal the ball. The drift shot. By holding your shot early and using Nagi's dash, you can create space to shoot easier. The goalkeeper abuse. Y'all, I am starting to get scared. Kunigami is getting more and more broken. Before I was telling you about hitting the defender, bro, you can hit the keeper. Like look at this play as an example. Oh my god, did he move the keeper? The troll header. Now I call this the troll header because nobody's gonna really expect you to just kick the ball up and just header it in. And trust me, you can still catch an actual keeper sleeping with this. Oh my god. The advanced troll header. Now this can be used to shoot or pass, but essentially what you're doing is the regular flick to header, except when you header, you look straight up so you can get a really high ball, and then you catch the header falling down so the arc can be really high. The advanced troll header to Kunigami's chemical reaction. Now this is definitely more to show off. It's going to be rare that you ever get this opportunity to do this, but if you and your friend pull this off, it'll be pretty cool. Yo! The Kunigami goalkeeper block. Now this is really to just catch the goalkeeper by surprise, but if you ever miss a shot or a goalkeeper saves it when you have ult, by just waiting for the right moment and just using your ult after he throws it, you can catch him by surprise. Oh my gosh, he got the goalkeeper. You gotta make sure you aim it though. The Karasu goalkeeper block. Now just like Kunigami's, all you have to do is wait at the right time with your ult. But for Karasu, you have to go much closer. So this move is definitely better on goalkeepers who like to run up and get out of the area. Give me that, boy! What, you thought you was about to cook? The get off me. Now this only applies to people in the weight room, and you have to lock in for this. Now as we all know, Kunigami is getting more and more toxic as the time goes by. From that far! The first initial hit of Kunigami's attack doesn't really do anything but put you in a ragdoll. Where you usually get caught is if you get slide tackled right after. So by actually locking in and still doing your shots and your passes, you can still make your plays. The OK bet. This is basically a way to get revenge if any Kunigami is tackling you off the ball. All you have to do is use a character with a speed boost, or you can use the 30% speed flow. And once you get tackled, depending on where the ball landed, you can actually get there before they can. The goal steal. Now I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty mean thing to do to people, and you're gonna look crazy if you miss. But I'm not gonna lie, this guy on my team was ball hogging a little, so he had it coming. If you have Karasu or maybe Aiko who can stop the ball in midair, as soon as your teammate goes for a shot, yeah. Now again, it's gonna look crazy if you miss. The up and down. Now this is kind of trollish, but if the CF is being a bot and just spamming E right off the bat, just kick the ball in the air. There's no way that worked. The perfect spot. Now I'm not even gonna pretend like this isn't hard, and it's mostly done by accident. But if you actually kick the ball in the perfect spot in front of the keeper, they're actually gonna jump over it and not be able to save it. The fastest runner. Using Chigiri's speed boost and Isagi's 30% speed boost flow, you can literally become the fastest character in the game. Nobody can catch you. The advanced flick header to trap. Now this is a cool little chemical reaction you can make by using the advanced header to a teammate that has trap. Now this is a cool little play you can make if your teammate is on point. Oh my god! Oh my god! The Bachira off the wall. Bachira's heel flick actually goes to a good distance to where you can wall bounce it into a new position. And even in-game is great for confusing people. The roast. Now this is a funny one because this happened while I was just playing a regular game. This dude started hacking and I literally roasted him into stopping. What the hell was that? Yo, where did the ball go? Yo, don't tell me there's a hacker in here. Oh, what is with these hackers, bro? Like, honestly, what is with these hackers, bro?
A few moments later.
Like, he's not even doing anything. He's just spinning around now. He actually stopped hacking. Look at him. He actually stopped. Look, he just passes it now. I'm still going to report you later, though. Moving the keeper. So because the AI keeper tracks the ball now when you have it, by simply moving to one side and shooting on the other, you can score easier on it. Future sight. Now, obviously I can't see into the future. But if I know who somebody is going to pass to and I have a speed boost of some sort, by positioning myself to where it looks like I'm defending him, but I'm actually going for where the pass is going to, it almost gets too easy to take the ball. The delayed crow theft. Because you can do crow theft off the ball, you actually have to press W to move forward. So what you can do is, you can press crow theft until they start dribbling and then start moving. The no-look pass. So it turns out, actually, by right-clicking while somebody's behind you, when you're unshift locked, you can actually send a pass behind you. Now, similar to what Baro did in the anime, by drawing everybody in on you and then hitting that pass behind you, can really confuse them. I do wish they would add that back heel animation, though. The reverse flick. Using the same method I showed you guys last time by unshift locking and having your cursor behind you, by pressing spacebar this time, it'll actually flick it behind you instead. The goalkeeper's box. So everybody knows about the invisible barrier, obviously, and that if you keep running onto it, eventually it will let you in. So it turns out by actually just having the ball in here for a long enough time, you can just walk in. Now, the reason why I say this tech was used on me was because somebody cleared the ball using Snake and it was heading to our goal. But since the ball was inside the barrier, I thought my teammate was going to easily be able to get to it first. But nah, they just walked in and scored. The not so good defense. Now this is just an in general tech and it's just super easy. All you have to do is floor shot if you see an Aiku or a Karasu awaken. But the dope thing about this is that I had somebody who was Aiku in net and he thought his ult was about to save him. Boy, I gotta tell you, I got so hyped because the score is 3-3. The time is at 0-0. It's literally no seconds on the clock. I'm about to score, boy. Yeah! Low shots always work. The messy dribble. It's essentially the dribble where everybody clicks fast, but doing it in fast directions in order to get past a lot of defenders. Now, I already showed you guys how to stop this, but it is still pretty useful if they don't know how. The invisible kick. So by actually stacking your shot animation with the ninja dribble, you can pull off a pretty cool play. And it also works great for passing too. The egoist Gagamaru. Now this is just pretty simple ways on how you can score both of Gagamaru's diving header and scorpion kick. What I've noticed for the scorpion kick is that it has to be behind you a little bit so that it can actually get a good hitbox. And actually I take that back because apparently the hitbox can be behind you for the diving header too. Once you learn the positioning of the hitbox, it does get a lot easier and you don't have to do all this fancy flick stuff that I'm doing. You can literally just kick it up and then score it just like that. the doubleheader. Now, I was surprised by this myself, and you're going to hear it in my reaction later, but at a certain height and a certain angle, you can header the ball twice in the air with Gagamaru. Now, this was a dope pass, but imagine if this was a goal. You can hit it twice? I did not do that on purpose. The give and go. By right-click passing to a center mid you know has great passing skills, you can set up one of the easiest goals ever. And if you do this with Say's perfect pass and maybe an instant goal shot, I literally think it's unstoppable. Because most players aren't in their actual position, they're just chasing the ball. The Shinra. Now I know what you're thinking. Keem, you have been saying the most ridiculous names in the world for all these moves. How is this called the Shinra? Well, you remember that episode where Shinra was able to move during stop time? So if you ever see anybody start an animation and you know it's like a Shido alt or like a Rin alt that's actually super long, you can actually go back to the main menu, then return, and everybody else will be frozen in time from the alt. You're literally Shinra. Alright, let me try and get this pass. Yeah, this only would have worked if he missed. Like, this tech is so try-hard, it's almost useless. And there's another hacker here. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, here's the next tech. The report button. Now, I didn't say these techs all had to be amazing and grand and all that stuff, but here's a very simple tech to do. If you see a hacker, report them. I'm tired of seeing these people. They have to know it's over for them. The faster CF. Now, this is an extremely simple tech. Extremely simple. All you have to do is, instead of running here every time to try and get striker as fast as you can, just click the play button. And then all you have to do is have better internet and click faster than whoever else wants CF. I know a lot of you probably knew that, but that was for the new people. Visible stealth goal. Now, this tech here doesn't really do much, but just confuse people on the field. Because the speed boost, you can easily get the keeper to switch sides and do all that stuff, so you can get a shot easier. The rainbow flick cancel. The rainbow flick cancel. As you can tell by the name, all you're doing is canceling the rainbow flick by shooting. But you have to get the timing right, because it has to be like mid-range. And if you do it too weak, the goalkeeper will save it just like that. And to be honest, this is more likely to trick a real keeper over an AI keeper. The best in the world. And the final tech is, if you like this video and master all of these techs, I guarantee you will become one of the best Blue Arc Rivals players in the world. Or LeBron James will be your Valentine.